All right, let's get right into this workout before it starts raining out here again. This is gonna be a 4x4 workout. 4 moves. We have 40 seconds of work, 40 seconds of rest. We're gonna go through 4 rounds. This is gonna be almost all upper body. There's elements of stabilization in here, but we're definitely gonna get the upper body burning on this one. Right now, we've already started our 5-minute warm-up. If you're following along, feel free to jog in place as you watch my warm-up, or feel free to do what I'm doing for this warm-up. I'm just working on getting my heart rate up a little bit, and I'm gonna be moving around to get some different muscles going, get my body ready for exercise. So feel free to follow along, or if you wanna do your own thing, go for it. Couldn't help but get out here, and even though it was raining, enjoy this beautiful little parking space. Got my adjustable dumbbells with me to get a workout in. Had half hour to spare, so I went for it. Let's keep going. So we're gonna move in this plank, still warming up. So we're not going fast here, going slow and controlled. Just trying to get my core activated and heart rate going at a low to moderate effort. And you'll see me moving at my speed. You don't have to match my speed. Go at your effort. Go at your speed. I do want to get the muscles I'll be working later warmed up and working a few different planes of motion here. So I'm not going to exactly mimic the moves we're going to do together in the main workout, but I'm going to get something similar so I can get those joints ready, muscles ready. And I'll do a little bit of lower body in this warm-up too, even though this is mainly just upper body. But I want to feel strong and stable and ready for holding these weights, lifting these weights. So I want my whole body to be warmed up and ready for pretty much anything. About 2 minutes left in this warm-up. Now I just came back from a race not too long ago, so I'm not going crazy on my legs this week. So this is gonna be very kind of low effort for me right now. I'm not gonna do too many of these. Okay, coming back to the bench, still warming up. Back to this rotational plank, going high this time. I wonder if you can hear the birds. It is beautiful out here. It's humid in Central Florida, but it is peaceful. Lots of nature around. All right, still going here. Just warming up the calves. Again, we're gonna be stabilizing with our posture later on, so that's why there's lower body in this warm-up. But we're gonna be working the upper body very soon, in less than a minute here. I'm gonna be using a timer. Again, feel free to follow along, change anything you like, skip some things if you need, and let's keep going. So I'm gonna jog at the end of this warm-up. So I'm gonna be using some lighter weights today because a lot of shoulders is gonna be involved, but there's a couple, at least one, that I'm gonna use some heavier weights, and I'll guide you as we go. 20 seconds left. We're gonna start with the curl and press. I'm gonna use what feels to me like a medium weight, 40 seconds for our first set. Everything's gonna be 40 seconds. We'll rest for 40, and then we have a minute rest in between rounds, full rounds. All right, curl and press. Here we go. curl, rotate the hands as I press above. I have my knees slightly bent the whole time. Good stability. We want that. If you like, you can also split your feet. Sometimes that's more comfortable for me when I'm pressing overhead. As far as tempo goes, I'm just doing as many as I can in good form in each 40 seconds. Let's keep going. 2, 1, rest for 40. Feel free to just relax. Get water when we rest if you want. I don't need water right now. So I'm just gonna keep my body moving lightly in between. All right, we're gonna get into 2 different versions of flies, one for the front of the body, one for the back. So we're going for a Z fly next. This is gonna be core and chest and shoulders. I'm going light on this one, all right? So, I'm only gonna use these handles here. This is very light. Small muscles are working, at least for me. So I'm here, lean back, feet away, and I fly out into this Z fly, letting them fall, controlling the fall. I have a slight bend in my elbow. I'm doing my best to keep my feet above the bench. Now, if I was on the floor, that would be equivalent to keeping my feet off the floor. I think my feet are a little bit lower, maybe you can tell. But either way, I'm just trying not to keep them too low. Of course, you can keep them on the floor or keep them on the ground from the bench if you like, whatever's comfortable for you. I'm feeling this already. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 40 seconds rest again. I'm already sweating. It's humid out here. Okay, we're gonna grab the weights again in about 20 seconds. I'm going for a Y raise. So 2 hands, straight up. Now my minimum weights might be too heavy for me for this one, so I might drop them down, but make a Y shape as we come up. Let's see how it goes. The lightest weights I can get, at least for now. Maybe go heavier later. Let's see. All right, not too bad. Let's go for it. Slight bend in the elbow. Just like the one before, we're not relying on anything but our muscles here, so we're not relying on a lock joint or anything like that. Slight bend in the elbow and the knees. Always good base, always good stability. As I get tired, I'm gonna try not to swing. That's my effort here. Feeling it already. Shoulders are definitely gonna burn in this workout. 2, 1, rest for 40. Whew. Feels good. Haven't gotten that second wind yet. Maybe about 20 minutes in, usually that's when I start to feel pretty energized. I'm feeling good already though. All right, that's 3. Number 4.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oops. Number 4 is gonna be a piston push-pull. This is from a bent over position. So we're gonna be hinged, flat back, long spine, pushing and pulling 2 hands. I'm going for a heavier weight. This is the one weight. I'm gonna go on the heavier side. Do what you can. Here we go. We hinge, pushing, and pulling. I'm trying to get my lats, my biceps going. A little bit of the front side. This is mostly a pulling effort. Doing my best to keep a long spine. Flat back. This is cardio too. I feel it already. And these are adjustable dumbbells, so I've got weights inside here if you feel that, if you hear that shaking noise. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. That's round 1. How was that? That was hard for me. That was only round 1 of 4, so I'm gonna be feeling it. Right now I'm just doing my best to keep moving a little bit. I'm not staying still, but I am recovering. We're in the middle of a 1-minute rest. And then we repeat those 4 moves. Very simple. Keeping it simple today with the upper body. I'm good on water right now. How are you? Get water when you need. I'll probably get some on the next rest or the next long rest. All right, we got 15 seconds to breathe. Coming back to our curl and press. First weights I used, had about 30 pounds. Do what you can. Round 2. Here we go. Curl, overhead, return to the hip. Slight bend in the knees, always, good base. Turn here so you can see me. I didn't split my feet this time. I feel pretty comfortable where I am. Go with what's right for you. I feel that. 3, 2, 1. Save by the bell. That was getting hard. All right, 40 rest. This is almost just as much cardio for me as it is strength, which is great if that's what you're looking for. Burning calories and getting strong at the same time. It's one of my favorite ways to put workouts together. All right, we're going for number 2. We have our Z fly. I'm going lighter, just the handles for me. Seated position, get a good lean, engage the abs, feet up. Here we go. I'm gonna take a mini breather, right back. I'm doing my best not to cross my feet. Sometimes I'm tempted to do that, but I want equal effort keeping both feet up. So I'm not gonna cross them. 3, 2, 1. We rest for 40. Shoulders. Yes, feeling them for sure. We're hitting different areas of the shoulders too. Anterior deltoid, medial, not so much on the posterior. But if you feel it all over in your shoulders, me too. Okay, we're going for a Y raise next. I'm gonna keep it light. This is about 10 pounds for me. This is plenty for me for this one. All right, do what you can. 3, 2, 1, here we go. This is about as fast as I can go with these to last this 40 seconds. It's already burning. Again, go at your speed. Do what you can. That's the beauty of using time instead of reps. Nothing wrong with reps. Reps are great for some kind of workouts. For this one, I prefer time. A couple more. 3, 2, 1. That's it for the Y raise. 40 rest. How you feeling? I'm feeling it. Piston push-pull is coming up again. That's back into our hinged position. We push and pull with the one weight. I'm going on the heavier side, relatively speaking, so just 130 pound for me. All right, let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. We hinge, push and pull. Here we go. I'm gonna give my back a mini break. Coming right back. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. That's 40 seconds. And we take a minute rest here. Whew. Okay, now I'm gonna go get some water. Okay, we're still in it. I'm gonna keep moving lightly. I'm still recovering. Sometimes if I'm doing a workout like this and my cardio is really going, keep in mind, we can always adjust weights. We can go lighter, we can go slower. You can also increase your rest time. I'm gonna stick with the plan as best I can. All right, round 3, curl and press. Medium weights for me, here we go. Curl, overhead press, return, return, control. These weights are getting a little heavy for me now, so I'm gonna put mini pauses in between these reps. Do what you can. 2, 1, we rest. For me, second, third round is pretty hard. That's usually right before I get that second win. I get re-energized, and then it gets a little bit easier for me by the end because I'm really amped up. All right, 10 seconds. Z-fly, lighter weights. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Ease away. This is already hard. I'm not fully recovered from the last one, but I'm doing my best. I may do a little bit less in this set. Mini break, because I'm already burning, but the effort is still there. If I need mini breaks, I'll come right back as soon as I feel like I can do the next rep in good form. We're almost there. My abs are shaking too. This is definitely abs too. Oops, that's it. That timer wasn't running. I think that's about 40 seconds. Okay, let's rest for 40. Sometimes the watch will stop, so maybe you've gotten in a few more, a few less on that set. That's okay. I think that was about 40. We're in our 40 rest right now. Doing my best to get lots of air in between sets to help me recover. All right, Y raise is next. I'm keeping it light. 3, 2, 1. Y shape. Here we go. Again, I'm already burning. Set 3. I'm already feeling it right when we go into it. How are you? Doing your best, I hope. Do what you can. We got 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. We rest. "40 rest." More than halfway through. Got one more move before our last long break and before our last round for our final 4 moves, so we're almost there. Okay, I'm going one weight, a little bit heavier. For me, I'm going 30 pounds. Push and pull. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Mini break. Give my back a rest. Coming right back. Getting close. Last few. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Okay, we're in our final longer rest here. I'm just resetting my watch. So we'll be a little off on the time, but we have about a minute and then we do our 4th and final round. For me, it's one of those workouts where I don't want to keep it too complex. Keep it simple. I have that 4x4 kind of structure in my mind. So easy to remember, 40 seconds of work, 40 seconds rest, 4 rounds, 4 moves, yeah. And 5-minute warm up, 5-minute cool down. That should be about half an hour, a little over, about 31 minutes. All right, we have our last one coming up. 15 seconds breath. One more time on our curl and press. I'm gonna go a bit lighter on this 4th and final round because I'm really feeling it already. So if you need that a little extra recovery, or if you need to lighten it up, go ahead, do what you can. Here we go. Form first. Yeah, maybe I can go a little bit heavier on this 4th round, but I don't feel confident that my posture won't be the best, and I'm gonna prioritize form and posture today. So I'm gonna keep it a little lighter so I can make sure I'm pressing directly overhead. I'm not putting my hips too far forward or back. I'm not swinging and I'm not arching my back. 3, 2, 1, rest for 40. But only you at home can see if I really did that right. It always helps to have someone watching you, or at least a mirror, because we go by feel, but it's also great to be able to see yourself. I can kind of see myself in the display on the camera, but that at least is where the effort is. So if you have any comments, tell me what I could have done better so far. All right, we're coming back. Number 2, Z-fly. Last time for core, a little bit of chest, shoulders. Here we go. Lean back, feet away. These are already feeling significantly heavier this 4th round, but I'm gonna push through because this is the last time we do these today. I'm gonna have to take little mini breaks in here. Coming right back. Keep going if you can. We're still in our interval. Oh, I'm shaking. 2, 1. That's it there. Yep. All in there. All in there. Even a little bit in my hip flexors. All right. 2 moves left. We're almost there. 20 seconds. We go one more time on our Y raise. Oh, I feel that already. How you feeling? You good? All right, let's do it. A few seconds breath. Going light weights again. Gather there. 2, 1. Straight up, here we go. Yes. chest. Absolutely burning right now. It's really gonna take some focus for me to work through this. So that is what I'm focusing on. Keeping the effort, keeping my form. Almost there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. I'm getting tired. How's my form on that one? Help me out if you see anything. We help each other, right? That's why we work out together. All right. Last mini rest. We got about 25 seconds to breathe. And we have our final piston push-pull. As quick as you can control. That's what I'm gonna do at least. And I'm gonna use a bit heavier of a weight. All right. Last strength move. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's go for it. As much as you can. Keep pushing. We're almost there. Almost there. Final reps. Come on, timer. 3, 2, 1. That's 40. All right. Great job if you made it through the whole way. That was tough. We're gonna go right into our 5-minute cool down. That's what I like to do. I'm gonna be stretching this cool down so I can gradually get my heart rate back to a normal level and keep moving, gradually recovering. And it's a great time to get some stretching in. So I'm just gonna go for a few static stretches today. Now, I may not hold these exactly 20 to 30 seconds at a time, but that's the goal here. Do what you can. Or if you like, you can foam roll if that's appropriate for you. You can do active stretching, dynamic stretching, whatever you like, or just follow along. For me, this is still a bit of effort to do while I recover here, so this is enough for me. All right. Couple for lower body. We are going to stretch the upper body in a second, but I just like these to help me cool down. These always feel good. Just one more for lower body here. My heels on the ground, doing my best to shift my weight forward. Gentle stretch on the hip. I also feel it in my calf. Okay, I'm gonna stretch my lats because we worked the lats in that push and pull. I'm feeling it, so I'm gonna use my weights. These are heavy enough for me to kind of grab onto. Feel free to use that or a wall or anything that's stable. I'm just gonna kind of sink down into it, get between my shoulders here, and just get low so I can feel that stretch in my shoulders and my lats. All right, I worked biceps today and forearms a little bit. So I'm just gently pulling down on my fingers here. Feel a stretch in that area. So how was that for you? Was that more strength? Was that more cardio? How's your conditioning? How's your strength? For me, that was pretty much equally challenging, strength-wise and cardio-wise. I try to do my best to get my heart rate up and my muscles going in this type of circuit training. I don't always do this type of training, but I only had about half an hour today to work out. So sometimes that's the way I make the most of it. Get my cardio and my strength in at the same time. That's for me. That gets a certain result. Other people have different goals, different abilities. So it's not always appropriate for every fitness goal, but that's what I'm working on right now. I'm gonna get the other part of my forearm here. No music today. There might be music on this video, but I got nothing in my ears today, just so I can talk to you. All I have is the cicadas in the background. I really like that sound. Reminds me of summer. So I'm from the north, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and it's one of my favorite sounds to hear the bugs going in the trees. Definitely, I like to work out with music too when I can. That pumps me up. All right, just one more stretch here overhead. And if you like, you can lean it to one side. I am trying to prioritize stretching my shoulders. I feel it a little bit in my core as well. I'm gonna shift the other way.